Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, Nudists Only Live Once, done live. Hello Neuro, how is it going? I'm a little worried about what's going to happen this time, because I was thinking in between parts. I got this character, level 37, okay, 38, I pick up another rank of intelligence 39, gun nut 40, lone wanderer 41, the chemist thing, so then I can go off to the glowing sea. That's a lot of level ups for me to just say get chemist. So I think we're going to just bite the bullet and jump in and see how one run into the glowing sea goes. Your neuro senses were correct. We've got things. Oh boy. So today, in between parts, I cleaned up this place a little bit, added more beds because for some reason they were complaining. Maybe it was they don't like sleeping bags. I'm not quite sure why anyone would say something, complaining about the bed situation. This is completely fine. I also looked at pretty much everything I had. I made all of the noodle cups I could. Actually, not all of them, because I forgot that there was this here razor grain still around, so actually, get off the pot. Nope, yeah. I need to cook some. I saw razor grain right as I was getting ready to start. So today, what I want to do is go into the glowing sea. And to do that, I need a few more things. Not quite ready. So the glowing sea has been a problem that's been compounded by the lack of brotherhood. And I could debug them and get fire support to actually, work since I've assisted the soldiers, but they're just saying, check your fire. So, the glowing sea. I haven't really explored anything down there. We need to enter in a very particular place, somewhere down there, very particular, and we need to avoid as many enemies as we can. Easier said than done. Actually, it's pretty easy. You can see them pretty effectively, and you can just sprint on by unless they're the fast guys. So, getting to Virgil's cave. That is, I'm thinking it's less than 3 minutes of a sprint. If I'm sprinting, if I don't need to run away from enemies, dodge, do anything else out of the way. So I think it is fine to take a third of my Rad-X. I think I'll take about 30, and then I'll see what that gives me rads-wise. But then I need to, save enough water for the trip back. So we've got to get some more purified water. Noodle cups at 41. That is giving me 54 liquid refreshments. I'd rather have extra for things like Psycho, Orange Mentats, Berry Mentats maybe, probably not, but I think I'll take an Excel. Got 9 stealth boys with me, of course. And this is essentially what I want to bring with me into the glowing sea. Now, I also realized that I was, lauding the plasma gun that was essentially just a 5.56 with the plasma effect. This is better. It's lighter. Its only drawback is the ammo's a little bit more expensive to come by. But I think we'll be using that for the plasmification for things, just to save off on a little bit of weight. Unfortunately, we've got some things to do before we can actually go off into the glowing sea. I want some more bottles. Well, actually, do I have enough bottles? If I take all of these bottles, how much water would that give me? 41 plus 13, so 54... 64, 74, almost 80, 79. You know what? Let's just get things out of the way. Well, yeah, drink, but actually I want to refill the bottles. So I was planning on going off to Beantown Brewery and just grabbing all of those bottles, but We've got bigger fish to fry. Oh boy. So, the big thing with the glowing sea, besides the rads, is the visibility gets pretty crappy. And as long as you get on the edge of some rocks and you take out the first enemies, you should be able to get pretty far into the glowing sea without the rad storms really getting too bad. Okay, let's take a look. We've got... my guns are all messed up. So steadfast, we'll do plasma, then we'll do VATS, and then of course the Gauss rifle. Okay. You know, another thing I was thinking, the adrenaline going in versus the tired, I don't want to... I think I just picked up tired in between parts. I don't... yeah, it wasn't there last time, so that should be less than an hour or two. I still have 6 hours or so to get down there, and then another while. Yeah, this is the meticulous prep part. I do as much as I can off camera now, because I'm just sitting in a settlement, and I know that I'd have to look through things, do, you know, renaming of my guns and stuff. Okay, so we've got 200 out of 220. I had a grilled radstag. I've got a couple more. Everything else looks good. 38 water, 85 Rad-X. I think we'll call this as what we're going into the glowing sea with. I am going to bring the stealth boys. We're keeping the the railroad on side long enough that I could blow these. I think a few of them into the glowing sea wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's call that good. I'll take just a handful more Nuka freeze. Okay, so I should be able to get back to some sort of bed if things start going wrong, but it is early morning. It is, what is it? It is 12:39 a.m. So, the biggest things to worry about on the way down south are wasting my time, and I am going to probably waste my time a little bit. I don't think it's really necessary to try to get the max adrenaline up, but if I see some easy enemies, I will kill them. There's a few places along the way that I don't think would be a bad idea to grab, but at the same time, I don't have any carrying capacity. Any of the loot that's going to be a part of this run, I would have to drop, quite a bit of useful material. And I don't want to do that. So, just kind of check around and make sure that we are good. I think I am going to be extra careful. Big surprise. Now the random spawn up here is going to be... what have you got? An Eyebot. Glorious. We can see the glowing sea crater in the distance. Now, how to deal with what's coming up. Couple ghouls over there, rad stags somewhere in the forest, big sentry bot, not even going to take him on, super mutants over there, the frag mines at the marina, whatever that is. Lots of things to potentially get a little bit of bonus from, but yeah, none of that is super necessary. I guess I could take on the... Yeah, no, it's fine. What did the ghouls ever do to us? Now, ooh, legendary. Okay, I'm going to pick up something really heavy that I don't need to truck back to the... let's pip them first. And honestly, these guys are pretty nasty. If I don't kill them in one go, so they deserve a Gauss rifle hit. Okay, he was coming straight at me. Those rabid radstags. I'm gonna immediately start picking up very heavy items. What do you got? Okay. 6.5 to 188. I will take that and drop it in a nearby container. And that's fine. We've got explosions over there. Someone's tripping their mines. That is fine. Now, on this great glowing green Gambit, there might be enemies over there. It looks like there are. Easy enemies? Seem easy enough. Ooh. Headshot does that much? Maybe we'll just leave it. Okay, this place has a crazy lady who thinks she is a synth. I don't really mind about that, but if she sticks a gun in my face, I might have a problem with it. Not really looking to start a fight, but I will end one. I'm just here to store some stuff. I'll be back for you later. Okay, that and the aid Radstag meat can go away. Okay. Okay, I'll be back eventually. Maybe. Okay, next thing to do. Next thing. Those super mutants are not my enemy today. Well, they could be if they come after me, but I'm not going to let them come after me. I'm wondering about this situation. I could get some more adrenaline by taking on these guys. Mirelurk egg clutches are very useful for that sort of thing, but I just don't think I need the adrenaline. That would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That would be all the adrenaline I need for this area. But I'm thinking we just let it be. Anything around. I usually see dogs over here, so that's why I'm being extra cautious in case they got pulled away elsewhere or something. I'm not sure. It's good to be careful. But yeah, the trip down south, surprisingly peaceful as long as you don't run into a few issues. Okay, I need to see where that guy's going to blow up, because he's going to blow up. Keep an eye on the birdie. Brotherhood had to make this difficult. God, I'm ready to just crash into the building. There's usually a random spawn over there. And I've lost... There we go. Nope, it's still not... Oh, don't come over here. Screw you. Oh my god! Okay. It's fine, it blew up. Oh my goodness. Okay, great start. Great start. That's what I wanted to see. Another legendary Radstag. Brotherhood Knight. Oh, you are so annoying. Yeah, I'm really disliking the Brotherhood this run. No benefit except summoning Death Copters of Doom and... God. Okay. So, Flying Vertibirds. It essentially did a homing missile strike on me, but ran into something along the way. So, yeah, whenever there's any sort of vertibird around, just assume that it's going to kill you. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There was another one. Okay. I don't know why it takes so long to pip these things. I think what I'll do is punch the air just because the damn Brotherhood. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Throw a frag grenade at them. I don't want them running out every single which way. Okay, that is one heck of a rad stag. And I'm missed. And it takes 2 shots. Maybe I do need more adrenaline. That's worrying. Should be fine, should be fine. That's enhanced Western revolver. It's interesting. The problem with that is I need to actually get some bonuses to my pistol, not only for the actual better damage, but to actually make improvements. Okay, so now that the Brotherhood have successfully woken me up, and I am partially terrified for my existence, let's just run down over here. There should be one more raider that I'd like to just take out in this area. Wow, these guys are no joke. I just assumed that my Gauss rifle would do everything I needed to do and more, but even a body shot looks like it's not doing it to him. Need to take the headshots. Okay, the nice thing is the charge up on this thing, not bad, and we would be able to pretty effectively... Do I hear another vertibird? Oh, you bastards. Okay. I'll take the ammo, and nope, can't do that. I was going to store that in the farm down the road, but of course not. That would be too easy. So we're on the verge of getting to the glowing sea. The one nice thing about not taking a vertibird out is we don't need to worry about Somerville Place. It's not palace, it's place. We don't need to worry about all the things that can go wrong with having a big flying target that everyone wants to kill be headed towards Somerville Place. So over here, the chem vault. I'm so bad with vault numbers. The one with all the chems in it, and then the Assaultron on top. There's the sentry bot right up the road there. Not the sentry bot. Yeah, it is the sentry bot over there. I've had problems with those guys trying to, attack this place just because I, got dropped off here. So let's not worry about that. Let's, wait a second. Can we... Do you not even have a cooking station? How do you eat? It's very strange. There's the parched from lack of water, unfortunately. They should have a... Do you not even have water producing capacity? Oh my god. Okay, so no containers, no water producing capacity even though you have purified water. 1 Rad-X. I am 49.999% tempted just to kill these guys. Oh, there's the water, okay. Yeah, I was about ready to raise that by a little tiny percent. Vault 95, thank you. And kill the dude. His children run off. Can't kill them, but they don't fight back. Let's just... I don't have any carrying capacity extra is the problem. Actually, the strange thing about inventory is I'm about ready to take a bunch of purified water to offset all of the problems that go along with getting a bunch of Rad-X. I think we'll be fine, even though the, weight's still with us. Ooh, more does and deers and female deers. Oh, if only there was a ray of pocket golden sun. Yeah, let's focus. Let's focus. We've got more of these guys. Just a frag grenade and kill any of them that are left. God, these guys are Nasty. Okay, so more meat, more meat, more meat. I'm carrying too much from just that. I'm dropping that, and once I get back, I expect this meat to still be here. I agree. They are pretty far gone, but this is a Minutemen run, and I would feel kind of bad if I started going around killing settlers. So we'll see if we can't bring them the glory of cooked food and, you know, convert them to the true path of actually, you know, eating dishes instead of, you know, dirty fruit and vegetables. Actually, raw corn. I'd have so many other raw things, but raw corn, that's pretty, I don't know, pretty metal of them. Okay, there is a death claw somewhere up there. Maybe I should check it out just to see what I'm doing to it, but with enough psycho jet, jet, all of that stuff, I should be fine. Okay. And another reason why I just remembered this, I was thinking of getting Chemist before I go into the Glowing Sea, thinking, hey, I'll get jet fuel, and that way I'll have better AP... Oh, wait. If I'm constantly sprinting, there's going to be no chance for my action points to actually refresh. There should be Brahmin somewhere. Not quite sure where they got to. Huh. Brahmin? No, that's a car. Okay, there's the Brahmin. I don't usually get this far away from the Glowing Sea. Usually I kind of skirt really close to it, thinking I'm completely safe, because usually I'm covered in power armor. Not so much this time. We will have to do a couple things coming up here. This is just for... Oh, peckish from lack of food. Perfect timing. Okay. Let's eat some food. 2 squirrel on a stick as well, or I guess only 1. Okay, so we've got a bunch of food that we want to take as a little help and precaution. I know I could go pick up that stuff, but do I even have the carry weight for it? In case I run up and see like a rad scorpion like right in front of me and I kill it, that's pretty much the only thing I'm planning on looting. Death claws, yeah, that would be a good thing as well. But everything else is kind of off limits to me. I'm not going to pick up anything, I don't think. But then again, I know I'm going to use up a bunch of the water. I'm going back and forth on that. It's just Brahmin steaks. They're kind of valuable, but there's a lot of better things out there. So... and not living right next to hell on earth might help, but oh gosh, yeah. You know, I should really help those people at Somerville. I should ask them what they need, besides psychiatric evaluations as to why they're living where they live. I mean, there's literally other places that they could live, and no one would, you know, stop them, except maybe a few mole rats or something. I thought there were bears up here. Are the bears about? The bears are not about. Okay, blood bugs and stingwings. Now, this is the first stage of preparation. We can't go really... Good timing, Fallout. You cannot go that way, so we can't really go any further south, even though we can. We need to take stock. So, I am going to have a very important timer on. This is probably cheating because I'm not supposed to know the exact second that Radaway is supposed to go out. But I will have a stopwatch going. Okay, so let's go through everything. Adrenaline at 30%, parasites weakness, that's really annoying. Tired at 5%, not really going to be an issue, but if I suddenly lose 1 strength in the middle of the glowing sea, actually it won't be an issue there either. Let's take a look at what we have. I'm going to do the roasted mylark meat for just a little extra AP. I'm going to do a yaoguai ribs, because if anything hits me, it's game over, but I can pretend that it's going to do something. The rad stag stew, it's, no. Energy resistance, that's unnecessary. It's fine. Everything else, we are good. I definitely brought too many of the iguana, crispy squirrel bits, stuff like that. Yeah. So what we're going to also do is do some fresh hotkeys. So mylark egg omelet on there, and Rad-X on here. So I can immediately get down some if I see problems happening. And I'm going to take 1 Rad-X right now. Parched, feel ill, insomnia, of course. Of course. Yeah, that makes sense. But that's fine. Requires more sleep. It's not the frequent sleep one. We've got a disease out of the way. Actually, that's honestly good. As long as my first disease roll wasn't immediately fatigue or lethargy, that's not that bad. So, let's take a look at this. Properly hydrated, and let's move up. Now, as soon as I see any tick, I'm going back into my inventory to take all of the everything. Things are going down nicely. We're just going to slowly get our way over here. Now these rocks, they feel like they're pretty much part of the glowing sea, but for some reason they don't have rads on them. Not for a while. So we can get really high up here and take a good look at things. Honestly, it's better to go even a little further. I think... Still no rads. Okay, looks like we'll be able to hit the Death Claw. There's some rad scorpions not in our way. What have we got? Let's just start pipping things up. Looking around. Looking closely at the... I don't see the... Okay, there's the other one. We should be able to see at least... There's the third. 3, I think, is what you see. And then there's some more that will pop up. Shouldn't be an issue. Okay, now let's also go through our path. We can kind of see a pretty good path through. Just straight and then slightly further south. So, pretty much straight. Straight. And then once we get to this hill, we need to take a look. There should be pretty much a collapsed road, bridge thing that we can kind of stay above some of the ground a little bit. I think that's where all the blood bugs and stuff are. Besides that, the pyramid, normally I would get that for a Brotherhood quest down the line that I'd then fly to. It has way too many rads in the lakes. Any lake, any sort of dry, cracked earth area, I don't think that's one. But yeah, any area that's essentially really dry and cracked and glowing, that has massive amounts of rads. So I think this will be fine. I'm just going to get slightly a higher... Yeah, I'm surprised there's no rads yet. We haven't needed to move out, do anything. Nope, there you are. And we missed you. Okay. Oh, hello. Waiting for me to reload. Very smart of you. Good job. Good job. Okay, and that's Rad-X right there. So if there were rads, then we'd start taking tons and we'd be in trouble. But let's do what we need to do. We've got our hotkeys, right? Yep. No, not psych. That almost went wrong. Okay. We've got everything. Yeah, let's take a Nuka Free right now, just to get that out of the way. I am going to take a lot of extra drugs, so let's just get those out of the way right now, because I'm just want to go in as strong as possible. So in Excel. Okay, purified water. We need to have that on something, I think. Yeah. Because this makes sense. Noodle cup, Rad-X, purified water. No, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Rad-X on 7, purified water, and Mirelurk egg omelets. No. Noodle cups. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, we've taken the XL, one thing of parched, over to purified water. This will be fine. Besides that, let's do a Psycho. No. Take it. And drink a water. Orange Mentats. Okay, yep, this is exactly what I want to happen. Purified water? Why are you not purified watering? Okay, so it's not going in here. That's fine, I guess. It's not really fine, but we'll just live with it. A Med-X, purified water. Now, if a Rad Scorpion does get a hit on me, I'm going to spam this like crazy. But it's time to spam what we really need to spam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait. I've already got off. Oh, God. 11, 12, 13, 14. Can I count? Okay, so we're sitting at all of these effects. And let's take some more Rad-X. I think 25. Okay, no. We could do more than that. I will be spamming Psycho Jet once I get in there, but honestly Jet is probably the better thing to do. Just a short burst of Jet since we already have Psycho active. And then I'll do Psycho Jet if I need it. Okay. Yep, time to utilize all the drugs to get us through the hardest time in our life, until we do it again. Is 2500 rad resistance okay? Normally, I would be sitting around 2000 rad resistance between Rad-X and my X01. I would sprint through to Virgil, and I'd take between 20 and 30 rads. I'm not going to be able to go as fast, so I'm guessing it should go up to about 40 or 50, or 40 to 60, I think. I'm just kind of doubling it. And if I do that 4 times, that could be problematic. Okay, as soon as I step out of here, it's into the glowing sea. Without stopping, let's just get our big bad weapon. Okay, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready. Let's go.
Bring it!
Oh, I need one more piece of water, but that's fine. So it stays nice and sunny for a while. We might see some mole rats pop up. Yep. Just keep running. Take 2 of them out. Okay, so 41 rads. Oh, geez. Okay, so one thing I forgot to do is I freaked out because I thought I took 41 rads in that amount of time. We didn't. The problem is I don't know how many rads I started with. I think it was 30-ish, and so that's about 10, so that's something. Let's get our AP back just in here. I'm going to take another jet for when the mole rats come up again. I need to be taking my Mirelurk egg omelets as soon as I need them. So more of that, and let's take a look around here. Okay, this is fine. Just going to keep on running. Just keep on running. Don't fight the enemies. Don't fight the enemies. I hear bugs. That's fine. Stay on top of the road and jump down here. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Just keep running. Why aren't you running? Just keep running. Just keep running. And you're stuck on some scenery. Good. Okay, rad scorpions. I'll take them out. Just because. And my timer is completely messed up because I went in there and I didn't follow how many seconds was on it and I didn't stop it. So things are going perfectly. Can't fault me yet. Okay, so 2 shots. And I'm doing the wrong things. Drink more water. Drink more of that. All of the things. AP is just going up constantly. I can put my gun away. How close are we to Virgil and... Ooh, 62 rads. Okay. I'm going to re-up a burst of Rad-X. Now, I'm going to leave at least 40 for the way out. But, yeah, we need to... This is tough. Okay, there is the last of our water. Let's go over to noodle cups. And I just ate something else, so that's good. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Our adrenaline is looking good. We still got tons of radiation resistance, and it should last us a little bit. Just keep running. We're a little far north, I believe. No. Far south. I think this place I usually just jetpack up, but I need to go around it. Shit. Okay. This is fine. Please don't have an enemy around by. Okay, still in danger. Who's following me? What do they want? This is it. This is where we need to be. Go up the sides because there are bursts of... Excel has worn off. That means that... Okay. What does that mean? Rad resist at 3500. This could be... Yeah, this could be the end of our radiation cycle. We really needed to control the timing better. Okay, 77 rads. This is brutal. If I started at 30, this is going to be at least a bit... Okay, just get in the cave. Okay, biggest problem. I didn't keep track of how many rads I started with. I have 81 right now. So I think if I started with 20 to 30, then I got between 50 and 60. So, not Not the end of the world. Hello. Is anyone home? Why do you live out here, Virgil? Why do you have to do this to me?
Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead.
Okay, so
Right?
Don't you lie to me.
Virgil's here in the glowing sea,
I killed him myself.
and Virgil escaped from the Institute, and he's going to help me get into the Institute because he has a serum that he's been working on but couldn't wait
Then what do you want
just a
with
little
me?
bit longer
I know you were part
to
of it.
use the serum.
And you escaped.
Um,
They sent Kellogg to kill you.
maybe, I don't know, I guess the super mutant helped him get into the glowing sea, so he was fine, but then he wants a serum to be stuck in the glowing sea.
Why are you even here?
And doesn't he need to, like, go out to the actual, like, Children of Adam to get supplies?
Relax. I just need to know.
Yeah,
how
once
to
we
get
give him
in.
the serum, I'm not quite sure what happens to Virgil. Maybe he just has a huge stock of Rad-X and does what I do.
Are you insane?
I am insane. He's asking if I'm insane. I came into the glowing sea naked. Yeah. Virgil, kind of pick up on the whole situation here. I'm nude and I'm trying to find a way into the Institute.
I'm trying to find my son.
Okay, so he feels bad for me, and what we're going to do is work together to hunt down a courser.
I think that.
Yeah,
And
they use
the
some sort
teleporter
of
is
teleporter.
built after we get done with this silly part of the game for a nude
Lots of
character.
Don't court operation there.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well,
There's Rad-X. Okay, so the second burst of Rad-X was pretty much a waste because I think we would have been almost fine. But yeah, we'll just...
you're going to have to.
Okay.
I think we'll use
Let's get to
about
work.
30,
The primary
and then we'll
insert
use the rest
now.
if
relay
the
causes
timer looks bad. But
interference
on my way out,
all
I want to
across the
essentially
EM
just sprint the whole way, not go into my character sheet at all, and hope for the best. That way I'll be able to actually look at my... Ooh, Psycho and Medics. 5 minutes.
Not gonna.
So that means I took it 2 minutes into it. So I had another minute, I think, is the maths on that. Not entirely sure, but... oh boy. Starting Hunter Hunted. Now, I wish I could fast travel. I wish I could throw a vertibird grenade. I wish I could go click on the Institute teleporter. I wish I could be in the base game and just have the fast travel thing. Oh god, no, get, no. I just picked up 6 rads. I was trying to get close to the exit, but I didn't know it was that close. So, good. We're in the glowing sea. We're in it. Let's use 30 Rad-X, and then we'll start the timer, and we'll be able to go from there. But that was definitely a mistake. I definitely have at least 60 rads on me from this one trip into the glowing sea. Brutal. Oh, shoot. 30. I'll need... I'll need to be careful about this. Maybe I only do 25 on my way out as well. This is tough. So I can't do all of my Rad-X. Yeah, you've got a good point, Neuro. The self-made super mutant, living in a cave, in the glowing sea, questioning my sanity. Yeah. Sums it up pretty much. So we've got Rad-X, we've got our orange vats. I want to take more Rad-X. I can always buy more, I can always get more noodle cups, but I can't... if I'm getting to the very end, I think I'll be able to make it through the entire glowing sea as is. So I'm going to go down to just an extra little bit of Rad-X. Okay, 2600. If everything goes wrong, that's fine. So I should probably just rely on Psychojet for when the time comes that someone jump scares me. So we'll put Psychojet back on top. The Mirelurk egg omelets, we have plenty of them. I knew that that would be not as big of an issue, but maybe a Med-X isn't the worst idea. And I'm just going to Stealth Boy right now and get part of the way, because this is the area that I wasn't looking left and right and I stayed in danger, so seems like a good idea to me. Let's do this. So we are in the rad stormy time of the glowing sea where it becomes very hard to see, and we need to head pretty much straight east. And I'm pressing the wrong buttons again, but that's fine. It's just one Psychojet. I need to not press the wrong buttons. Could be something, you know, important, like dropping nukes or something. Just keep sprinting, just keep sprinting. Just keep sprinting, just keep sprinting. Bum bum bum, just keep sprinting. It's fine if you just keep sprinting. Okay, 30 seconds later, we definitely will be able to be seen by enemies. And the way out is actually a little harder than the way in, because, namely, there are a few landmarks in the way that I... oh, jeez. Okay, taking way too many psychos. I'm not letting that thing follow me. Hidden, good. Eat more Mirelurk eggs. Tired from lack of sleep. Now I need to worry about sting wings because I think they are fast enough to just keep sprinting to actually get on top of me. So if they're right in front of me and they start coming after me, I won't be able to outrun them. Take the shot. Keep the gun out. Just keep sprinting. We're so close to being done. Our rads are not horrible. I'm not having it. Still doing good. I am at 134. The rad situation is fine. I think Rad-X is going to wear off momentarily, but it should be fine for a little while longer. I'm just going to toss a couple more Rad-X on top of me. Use up more of the noodle cups. Still thirsty, parched. Just so any leftover Radstorm doesn't add a ton of damage onto me. Oh, but we are... I'm going in and out of... I mean, I don't know why it gets blurry from time to time. Tiredness is still just tired. Maybe it is just a little effect from the Rad-X. Okay, still hidden. The Radstorm is going to persist by the looks of it. Orange Mentats wears off. Radstorm is gone. We are out of the glowing sea with 141 rads. Oh, good God. Okay, hello bear. How's it going? Are you doing fine? Good. Good to hear. What about you, Bear? How are you doing? Are you doing fine? Good. Good to hear. Okay. That was the glowing sea. And I'm going to pick up this meat because now I have... Let's take a look at my inventory. I used up 55 pounds of material. No, 45 pounds. Maths. Maths are good. I can do them. So... Just want this bear meat. No! Just... Why do you have to get flung so far, bear? I wanted your meat... Just a little... Oh, okay. I can't go that way. And I don't want to get stuck and have to reload because I'm stuck on some sort of scenery. So let's not finagle that. So, we did it. And it's just a little worse than I was thinking. I was worried that I'd be walking out with plus 150 rads or something. But it is maybe 10% worse than I was thinking. Now we just need to go kill a courser and do it all again. What? Okay, yeah. So, the courser, we need to go talk to Mama Murphy. I'm not having the whole critical a courser in the head and have it not kill him, because that could just end this character instantly. I am going to use the recall code on the courser. Can't speak. My jaw is just numb from all the Rad-X I've been taking. The recall code on the courser. There we go. So, to do that, I think there is a Deathclaw somewhere around here. To do that, we need to head way up north, and let's take a look at our level up. That's pretty nice. So I think we started about a third or so from 37, so we got quite a ways. A nice little set of experience today, but what to do with that experience? That is a good question to ask. Yeah. Thank you, Nero. I'm thinking I could have handled that much more cleanly. I could have just used less Psycho when I had already used it. Used more Mirelurk eggs when I was out of adrenaline. Not adrenaline. AP. I could have also... Oh, it could have gone better. But I was very worried. And the more worried I get, the more mistakes I make. So it is nice just getting that initial burst out of the way. I think the way back worked a lot better than the way in. The way in was mostly terrifying. Made a lot more mistakes on that first pass. So yeah, let's pick up a few things. You guys, I will be back. Well, can I talk to you?
Hi.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
Yes.
No one sent me, but the Minutemen are always here to help.
A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in nearby. It's too risky to have them so close, and we need someone to clear them out.
Not a problem. Those ghouls are as good as gone.
Okay,
It'll be good not
ghouls,
to have to keep
probably
an eye under every log and
Suffolk
scrap
County
pile.
Charter School. Yep, sounds about right. And there's the rat stack meat. Very nice. And... oh, let's take a look. We didn't pick up many locations on the way down here. The marina, yeah, Westing Estate. Not very busy on trying to pick up locations for some reason. So, let's just move over to a more normal gun for our time here. So what do we want to do next? We can go off to Mama Murphy, and we can set them up a little bit better, and then also pick up a recall code for the synth. Besides that, I think we need to prep ourselves for the next run into the glowing sea. The ability to have as much water and dirty water and noodle cups and all that, it would be nice to get, all the supplies restocked before we, get on the verge again of doing this silliness. So, what does that take? What does that require? We'll need to buy a bunch of Rad-X. We need to start going to the stores, the doctors in particular, and just clear them out of all their Rad-X, because I used... what was that? I started with something like 90 Rad-X, really close to 90. So I used about 70 Rad-X, let's say. It was necessary, and if I need to go in again and use 70 Rad-X, I would need, you know, about 50 Rad-X more. Stupid Brotherhood Knights just chilling here still. Go off and die. Go join your people in a flaming glory attack on the gunners, idiots. Okay, the Mirelurk eggs situation is actually not that bad. We used plenty of them, but we have plenty more in a few places. The scary thing is, Mirelurk eggs are a fairly finite resource, strangely enough. Ooh, there's the dogs. Hello, dogs. And we've got a legendary, so let's throw that. Then let's do that. And seem to work. Everyone okay? Okay. Now give me an amazing weapon that I can actually pick up now. Penetrating lead pipe. Penetrating. Penetrating. Very nice. Yeah, random pack of ghouls causing a problem, but not, I don't know, everything else about your living situation. Too true, Nero. I'm surprised they didn't say, hey, go into the glowing sea and take out that, you know, pack of, not Mirelurks, the mole rats that are, you know, edging out of the glowing sea and eating our crops or something like that. They're a problem. No, it's the ghouls, the opposite direction of the actual big problem that they're sitting on. Yeah, just, you know, go figure. Of course. So, I think it would be a nice thing to set this place up as a water bastion. It's not too far out of the way from our main base at Hangman's Alley. We wouldn't need to essentially worry about transporting between two places too much. I could bring just a couple guns, maybe a Gauss rifle and the 45, just to be sure I have a heavy hitter and then a swarm hitter. The VATS on the 45 combat rifle is quite nice. So, I think that's my plan, but besides that, we need to really figure out where and how to get more Rad-X effectively. What time is it? Should be early enough, yeah. We can run to a few places, I think. Now, what's the random spawn going to be? It's going to be different. Is it going to be different? Yep, something's happening over there. Looks like a big group of people that... just a bunch of raiders. And there's a vertibird, so cue the idiot vertibirds. Okay. Just mark them all up. Oh god, there's so many of them. Oh, how's the vertibird doing? Oh, it's going to crash right into me because it wants to, you know, crash right into me? Yep, sounds about right. Just need to get some trees in between me and it. And keep my eye on the stupid vertibird. It's coming right at me. Like, let's get away. Just backtrack. The Brotherhood is why we can't have nice things in Fallout 4. Okay, once the vertibird does what the vertibird does best, we'll move forward with this situation. But not a second sooner. Come on, vertibird. You know what to do. Go die. I just don't want something coming from the opposite direction now. There we go. Good job. Was that really that hard? That seemed easy enough. You got this, vertibird. Okay, just put a bunch of trees in between yourself and the vertibird, and it should be fine. So you are chill. Everyone's chill. We're all fine. Okay. Walking through the smoldering ruin of the vertibird. Pretty badass. Oh, and there's another one. Okay, I thought I was down to the last. Actually, they're kind of moving up on me pretty effectively. So let's make an escape. Actually, yeah, they're... I don't like this. If it was just one, not that bad, but... There we go. We survived the glowing sea. I don't want to take damage to some stupid raider people. Oh, it's a legendary raider. Maybe I should just take a critical on him. Oh, and that seemed to do the job. And you. Okay. That's why I took him out, because he was legendary. I just need to find his body. Either one of these. Martyrs. Martyrs. Yeah, that sounds about right. Just your typical martyrs gear. Okay, 8 to 200. Not even that great. Not sure if anyone else had good items. I don't really care. But, yeah, raiders, they can have some good items, you know, around this level. We can start seeing some really good mods. Save us the trouble of getting silencers and advanced receivers and bigger clips and all that stuff for our good ones, good weapons. I'm gonna run home and grab some stuff to sell, and then I will be able to make a trip to Diamond City. Still the middle of the day-ish, and we'll be able to move forward with our... We're going to spend the next few parts just going around, you know, grabbing Rad-X, I feel like. It's going to be glorious. We used up an entire game's worth of entire run's worth of Rad-X up until this point. Pretty much everything we've found and bought. Yeah. We just have a little extra. So... Next. Diamond City, and a few things to sell. I am thirsty, so I'll just get that out of the way. I've been really less interested in maxing out my percentile chance of Idiot Savant, which is kind of silly because I want to level up, but at the same time, it sort of makes sense because of the problem I ran into with a certain, the time that I decided to not drink enough water. I don't like thinking about that much. It's kind of annoying. But yes, let's get our thing cleaned out. God, we have like no water, no nothing. Probably should have used more stealth boys just to get through the initial part. But I didn't want to go in and out of my inventory. Probably could have just put them on a hotkey. Maybe I'll do that next time. Make it nice and simple for me. Okay, so for the ammo situation, what have we got? I just want to see what we have. 308's going to come into play soon enough. 10mm is quickly just turning into selling material. The 5mm round, how do I have 7 bullets? Fusion cells, again, I just don't really see me using my fusion powered guns much anymore. The instigating, it was a great drop, but it just hasn't really pulled its weight against other weapons. Especially now that I have the Gauss rifle, and it's loud, I can't silence it. It takes a bunch of AP, So, kind of strange, but just kind of letting that one slide on by. Weapons. Let's put away the most of the fragmentation mines, a few of the grenades, and let's put away a couple of our guns.
My hat's off to Boston's
Whoopsies.
architects. I doubt they expected so many of their works.
So I think the Steadfast 50 can go in here for now. And let's bring some 2mm, some 45, just in case we run into the odd enemy. Okay, and what do we want to sell? I was thinking we actually consider selling a few things like Mirelurk Queen steaks and ribeye steaks. Not the best thing, but I just don't like one weight food compared to other things that we have around. We'll also do these things. Right away, stim packs. I don't know why I left those in there. Furious, penetrating. Some submachine guns, sure. How's the value on things? We've got a Deathclaw hand. It does have bone. And of course, it is that time again where I look through my inventory because there's nothing better to do. There's plenty better to do, but I need to just get this out of the way. Let's get anything like stim packs or... oh, let's see. Yeah, it looks like I've effectively moved things around. Just going by value, the... oh, let's see. The jet's pretty good value, but Nuka-Cola Quantum, Psycho, yeah. Let's hold off on that. I think I'll just pull up more. I know I'm going to find a bunch of stuff to buy. It's going to happen, so let's just make it happen. Shotgun shells and more guns. Something like that. Now back off into the world. And there's a raider. Of course there is. Are you alone, Mr. Raider? I really hope you are. Seems to be. I'm not even going to check his inventory. Now, besides Rad-X, I should keep an eye out for some more things that would make my life easy, obviously, like upgrades to weapons and such, but yeah, it's mainly I need to just start clearing out Rad-X as soon as people get their Rad-X sorted. Any sort of refills on the good old inventories of the shops, go off and use them. Now, what do you have for me today, Dr. Crocker? Is he stuck downstairs? I need him to be a shop. Well, this could be really annoying. Dr. Crocker, not Dr. Crocker. Dr. Crocker's quite dead. Let's just take a look at the other shops.
Myrna,
Remember, I don't serve cents. Supplies,
let's see what you got.
odds and ends.
Okay, so we're going to pick up Rad-X very slow, probably. Ooh, 5 immediately. You know what? Cancel trade. Let's do this. We need to keep an eye on our caps, and as we don't have a ton to sell, let's do a Great Mentats
You.
and do some of that.
Well, I suppose.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Okay, so we've got the Furious Power Fist and a few things. Let's grab her Rad-X while we're here. And Tarberry, very nice. And a Stealth Boy. Well, you're just spoiling me, Myrna. Okay, well, whatever. Let's see, what else do you have that is hidden and very useful? And that's about it. Get rid of that crap that we can't use, and get rid of pre-war money and that just to get it out of our inventory, and then this heavy stuff. Please get that out of my inventory. Okay, so that's everything so far. Now I'm just going to go through all of the random little bullets and such. And what do you have for, well, it might be a good idea to pick up plasma cartridges. I think the 2mm, we're not going to use it too much, so yeah, let's grab that, that's fine. And 245 caps, come on. Oh right, because they're worth 2. One nice thing about shotgun shells, at the very least, they're super heavy, and it's for a weapon that's not super useful for me, but long barrel full drum, compensator, don't care. What do you have for me when it comes to silencers? Nothing. Okay, that's fine.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against rape.
Yeah.
Let's see what you have.
Oh, yeah. Rad-X Hoarding Phase 2 is off to a silly start. Would have been nice to have Dr. Lee around or whatever, but... let's see. Another recon calibrated. Actually, that's 308. That's interesting. You know, I might do that. Because the recoil compensating stock, I wouldn't mind seeing what that and the receiver does to my VATS enhanced. So that's... I'm getting that. Yeah, that'll be useful. And what else do we have? Nothing I really care about, and nothing I really need. Screws, I guess, are kind of low, just in case I need the... I don't really need them. This is kind of tough. Because now I'm at the situation where I've run out of things to sell people way too quickly. Get rid of Stimpack, get rid of Radaway, and get rid of, I guess, the shotgun shells. And then the fusion cells. And yikes. Can't use up too much of my ammo to sell if I'm actually planning on using that ammo. Huh.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
I'm too friggin' slow to join the Minutemen.
Okay, so what have we got? A Dr. Sun's house. Doc Crocker. He is a doctor, and we have his key. We're, you know, essentially conducting a follow-up to the... I'm going to steal the desk pan. To the murder. Yes, that's very nice. And... I was getting moved by this fan, and I thought someone had come in and was pushing me out of the way for just a second. And it's happened before, and I'm going to be scared by it every single time that fan decides to move me. So, damn that fan, damn it to hell. Stimpack blood pack, antibiotics, good to sell, but I want some Rad-X. You don't have any. You call yourself a doctor. Okay, so I know I could go off to, well, places that have Rad-X. Hospitals. Hospitals have Rad-X. You know what also has, you know, what can be found in hospitals? Scary enemies, and I would really like to not have to go after scary enemies in hospitals. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. So, yeah, it would be nice to get Dr. Sun's house, or check on Dr. Sun and see if he's around, because doctors are pretty useless to me in this run, except for the good old,
Open for
the Rad-X. Yeah, I didn't think so. For some reason, I'm just like checking random places that I think might, maybe, possibly have something. And it's not going to be it.
Whatever it is, leave me.
But maybe after, since I've left the house, we'll see Dr. Sun back.
You look like you could use a
Nope,
drink.
he is definitely not around. Okay.
Elena's got some cold.
Sometimes you have some good
Got
drugs.
chems right here for you.
Chems,
sister.
I mean.
Let's see what you got.
Every chem.
Okay, so we've got... Med-X is nice, but... Ooh. Okay, Solomon. You and me are friends. You just take that. You do what you need to do with that money. As many drugs as you want to buy, that's fine. Oh boy. So we just made a nice little burst of Rad-X. That was a good... Solomon. Very nice. Okay, so... selling things. More fusion cells. Okay, so... we can sell more stuff. That's for certain. And it is, again, a very strange run because I'm so used to just being able to pick up, you know, 200 extra pounds of guns and supplies and stuff after every single mission, and then go off and store those and then sell those. But I'm pretty low on what I have around to sell, so yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to play this. I think what we'll have to do is... We're not going to be able to do the glowing sea again anytime soon. We haven't even killed a courser, and I'm talking about going off to the glowing sea. Why are you on the ground, iBot?
That's just how it is.
I will have to look into just what are good locations for verifiable Rad-X and... What?
Guess my good karma's paying off.
So... Diamond City security is chill over there. You're chill right there. Is everyone chill? Everyone seems chill.
See those big lights? That's right. Working electricity.
Working electricity, you say? Do you have a working doctor? That's really what I'm looking for times like this. Okay, so I guess the raider had a friend, he was just a little slow. That is fine. So I think next time we go into the glowing sea, unless we have... we would need maybe 3 or 4 ranks of chemists to get all of our Rad-X in a single go, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll need to build up enough Rad-X to go in with maybe 30 and out with 30. So let's say we have... if we go in with 60, then there's no room for error. So I think what we'll need to do is have a little room for error. So let's say I need 30 Rad-X, and There's a few places that definitely have places. A few places. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where can I go for Rad-X? I know one place that I might as well go and check on while I'm here. I just gave Solomon a ton of money, and I don't really have enough stuff to make it back. That's unfortunate. Actually, let's work on that weapon quick-like, and then I can sell one. Okay, a little diversion. So, 308, receiver off. I have that mod. Long ported, let's keep that away. But then, I want to see what the recoil compensating stock does to it. And then we'll move that over to calibrated powerful, goes up to 308. So 132 up to 153. That keeps it useful. Short ported keeps it light and short and not bad on the AP use. Short stock, I forget how much that changes. So, quick look. Okay, honestly, that doesn't look much different whatsoever. And I would use a few bullets. Well, let's see. Oh, that recoils a lot better. We'll keep it just like this. That is good. Okay, so now we have a recon sniper rifle just sitting around. Wait a second. Muzzle brake versus... Yeah, muzzle brake, okay. Forget the difference between muzzle brakes and compensators. So now, let's grab these and those. And I guess we can drink some water and go back off to Diamond City and talk with Solomon quick-like. And are there more raiders? I have a new toy to test out on you. Okay. Looking at my radiation, I'm surprised it looks... I mean, anything with 130 rads, that just sounds really terrifying to a character in a YOLO run. But honestly, all things considered, I'm pretty happy with the way this is going to go. Without vertibirds, in and out, a broken Brotherhood, no Brotherhood whatsoever, none of that silliness of putting on a gigantic suit that flies around, calling it clothing, which is kind of silly, but I'm just going to go with it. Yeah, this is going to work. I think this will be fine. I guess the problem is the radiation is going to go, you know, fill up that same amount down, and my health is only going to go up, and Dr. Sun is still not around. Too bad.
Got everything you could need. Med,
Let's see what you have.
self-serve.
But what happens when I get to Far Harbor? I was thinking about that and worrying about that, and I'm still not quite sure which direction to take it, because I want my radiation to actually do something for me. If I'm going to be sitting on 30% or 40% extra radiation damage automatically, might as well go up to 50% or 60% and just do it. Do it full, do it hard, just do it. Let's get rid of the things that I said that I wanted to get rid of, like the Mirelurk Queen Steak. 67 caps each, not even that bad. But we're still pretty low on the whole situation. Okay, it's fine. We have plenty of caps.
You heard about that Covenant? Nice.
We don't really need to make money. We have plenty of caps. As long as we use a great mentat, we're not going to go too deep into it. But buying, how much would that cost? If I bought 10 Rad-X, that's about 700 caps. So we're looking at, quite quite a bit of caps. Like, if I want to add 30 or 40 Rad-X, that's suddenly talking about 3,000 caps or so. I can live with that. That is fine. So I think what we're going to do now is... I have a choice of going between either up north to Mama Murphy and taking care of that, or going to the railroad and the good neighbor. And both those places, and even Bunker Hill, we'll do that, I think. I'm going to take some more stuff just to help sell anything I can manage. Why are you freaking out? Okay, he is weird. That's fine. Maybe I should take a look at these mods, because that's not that bad. I think we'll do that. I can always make another one if it comes down to it, but I'm sitting on all these mods. I think I'll just start selling a little bit of that. Weight to value, 1 to 20, definitely fits the bill. Okay, so 45, we need to take a few more bullets this time, not to sell, but to actually use, potentially. The plasma cartridges, let's take some more of that. Really looking forward to Gun Nut rank 4. That is right around the corner. Can't come soon enough. And fusion cells, unfortunately, we're getting lower and lower, but some of those just to have around. 10mm. Let's just keep a few bullets in case I get a Deadeye. That could be really nice. And that looks good to me. Maybe I just call it good and say, let's sell that thing. Call that fine. So we are overtired, and one thing to do, obviously, is just grab one of these Nuka-Frees. Now I'm peckish because I took a Nuka-Free, of course. We'll deal with that with some... Oh, I don't know. Let's take a look. I don't want to use up my squirrel on a stick and stuff. So I'm going to go to my cooler, take a look at just the food that I've cooked, and we'll do some roasted Mirelurk meat. Have that around. Plenty more elsewhere. I need to connect the castle somehow. Actually, speaking of which, I don't think it's been that long, but let me check on that radio. Okay, Radio Freedom. How's it going? So there's a violin or a viola playing. And by now they would usually say something like, "We don't have a problem, but someone's here to talk to you, General." So I think Ronnie Shaw is still going to take maybe a day or two. Turn that off. Now that we've done the glowing sea, we've been able to learn a lot, but yeah, let's get off to Good Neighbor. Let's get off to the railroad and Bunker Hill and clear them out. Now the nice thing is I do have the adrenaline right now. Should be fine to move forward on a few things if I want to. I think I will have to level up a little bit. I'm not quite sure if just having that extra little assurance that I'm going to not run out of Rad-X is a good idea by taking a rank of chemist before I go back in, but there's green tech. That building over there with a courser in it. It's just mostly terrifying. Okay, so I'm trying to think, is there any other good place to get Rad-X? Did I clear this place out already? I don't think I have, because I would have taken the oil. I'm gonna sell pretty much anything. I know it's only... They had a stealth boy. Is that guaranteed? I don't remember, but it's very nice of them. And of course the Brotherhood finds a way to ruin my day further. Throw yourself at me earlier, that's fine. Throw yourself kinda towards me with the raiders about. Just you do you, Brotherhood. Just another time, might as well, right? It seems like they're dying. Okay. Broad daylight. Let's be careful about any enemies above that can see us. Something's happened. With bullets. Caution? For what reason? Por qué? Just let the caution fade. There we go. Okay, he's right above me. They have some good eyes. Maybe it's just because I'm in the sun. Dang it. Is the Brotherhood getting shot at? Is it putting... Ugh. Okay, the Brotherhood, the Brotherhood. Why do you have to be Brotherhood, Brotherhood? Did I already clear this place out? I must have, because there's pretty much nothing. Vertibird is looking like it's going to survive a little while longer. Not too many people taking shots at it. Okay, and anything that would have spawned at the random location should have already walked by. There's a lot of activity just based on how stuttery it is. My processor is crap, unfortunately. Pretty sure that it throttles out the processor and not my graphics card. Don't like it. Can everyone just take a nap? That'd be really nice. Okay, all's well. And there's the explosion. Okay. We've made it to Good Neighbor. Good, good, good. Yeah, the amount of vertibirds is a little jarring, especially since they serve no benefit to me. Let's first talk to
Every
Cleo.
weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Purchase.
Right?
Now we have enough caps to buy anything that we see or want, pretty much. Lots of armor-piercing stuff. I don't mind getting it advanced early, but... Ported... Nope. If I go up to the large quick eject mag, it increases the AP a little bit, so I'm not going to do that. Now, muzzle brake versus compensator, something to... Honestly, I forget which is which. Suppress, suppressed, but none of them are guns that I want. So you don't get anything from me, except some things to sell. And what else to sell? I don't have a lot of things to sell, unfortunately. So instead, we'll just do a few things that are mostly worthless. Okay. Daisy.
Means a lot to me that you made the library.
Uh-huh. Let's see what you have.
It's a little bit of everything.
Heavy, no thank you. Yeah. But what do you have for aid? Med-X? Rad-X times 6. Good, good, good. Should have already taken a Great Mentats, but that's fine. Wouldn't have really changed the selling prices on a lot of that. Great Mentats 5 down to 4. We're at
Hey, Daisy.
parched, and we get to buy some more Rad-X.
Don't bother telling.
We might just have
Let's take a look.
Everything's guaranteed.
our
to
Rad-X
last.
sooner than I was
Until it
expecting.
doesn't.
So, should have done this, you know, from the get-go. I only started, buying all the Rad-X up. When was that? Not soon enough, frankly. Oh. I swapped over my... If I get into a VATS fight, I have 3 bullets with my, you know, VATSy gun. So, mistakes were made. But you only have 11 bullets. Let's get rid of all of the 45. And if it comes down to it, we can go find some triggermen to murder. Oh boy. Yeah, we're buying these extra bullets. We should be fine with plasma and the Gauss rifle, just to end any enemies before it becomes a problem. Mirelurk egg omelets between 2 shots, and then Mirelurk egg omelet twice, and then back into VATS if it comes down to it. Should be fine, but that is not a situation I like to see. We're fine, but that was a bad mistake. Ugh. Every single time you switch over your guns to a new receiver, make sure that you actually have, you know, the things you need. Heck, anyway.
Hey.
So we've got 2 more people to check on. Why am I going in here? This is clearly not what I need. And Dr. Amari
Mind is a
definitely
very
doesn't
delicate
have...
thing, and you've been through a lot. Be careful out there.
Yeah.
Amari.
I don't often say this.
Yeah.
But I hope heaven is looking out for you.
Okay, Amari. Yeah, you're a doctor, but you don't sell Rad-X, so you're useless to me, unfortunately. Why did I come in here? Now, let's go into the correct thing. Instead of the memory den where there's a doctor, we're going to go to Hotel Rexford, where there's a chem dealer. Makes perfect sense. Now you,
I am so
Fred.
happy to see you again.
I'll take a look. Sure.
I got this one chem here that... Oh, man.
And is that chem Rad-X? Oh my god, you have 10 Rad-X. Fred, again, coming through. Why is it that the chem dealers are just really useful when it comes to that amount of Rad-X they have? Very nice indeed. Okay, do I even have anything I can sell him besides all of my mods? Probably not. This is actually a good bit of money. Okay, all those mods for 486, and we did pick up the antibiotics. Blood pack's not that useful. I might want to use that for crafting things down the line, but I doubt it. But yeah, we're back up to 51 Rad-X. I think, we were at 18, so we've already picked up 33 just in a few places. Very nice. And Rufus.
I'll take a look.
Let me show you what I got.
Okay, so he's got junk, miscellaneous aid, but in his aid he has 5 Rad-X. So yeah, everyone's being really helpful. They heard that there was some crazy naked lady going off to the glowing sea, naked, and they just wanted to, you know, stock up and anticipate the demand that was definitely going to come back. Very good, very good. Now, let's take a look at everything else just to take a look at things that could be useful. We've got nothing. And junk, I don't really care to go into. He does have nice things, and bags of fertilizer would be nice, but this is not a time for fertilizer. This is a time for counting up our Rad-X and getting more Rad-X. Oh, look at that go. 56 Rad-X already. Yeah, this is working out. Overtired from lack of sleep, don't care. At least not quite yet. We're making good progress. We got the big glowing green Gambit out of the way early. But then we're actually making a good dent into our refilling of Rad-X stores. Now I'm trying to think what else we can do while we're in the neighborhood. The railroad has a couple things around. Not a couple things around here, but a couple things. One of them's around here. Don't like people talking. I don't like vertibirds. I don't like vertibirds when they change direction that suddenly. Everything about vertibirds and downtown Boston is terrifying, and I just not use words well when I'm this terrified. Okay, little bleeder is hiding. It's not even me, so someone has the right idea. Can't believe that there's this many vertibirds this episode. The Brotherhood are really just throwing their forces away, aren't they? Feral Gruel Reaver. I mean, nothing's stopping me, right? And then the Idiot Savant perks, very nice. Yeah, that right there, 368 experience, that's pretty much a quest. That's a good amount of experience. Okay, let's just sprint on forward a little bit. Don't get too close to this place because they might see you. Sprint a little further. Don't stay sprinting for long. Take a look around and we can go this direction. Wait a second. Don't go that direction. Bad things might be around the corner. Let's go this direction instead. Over here and over here. Honestly, I should use the back entrance more. I don't like it because I have to walk through water, but honestly, it's not that big of an issue. It should be fine. Something is slightly around, but it's probably just the robots. Okay, we're almost at the back entrance. Now the Constitution, that's actually something that I could finish up. I've been holding on to some turbo pump bearings. Something to consider. Your superpower from going into the glowing sea was impacting the Rad-X market. Yeah, that sounds about right. You just kind of go into the glowing sea and you get a wish on your way out. It's just like, oh, I really wish there's tons of Rad-X just all the way around. And I kind of wasted it on that rather than saying, I wish I was immune to Rads or something. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I asked and the game delivered. Rad-X, Rad-X everywhere. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is more Rad-X than normal. Maybe, you know, chem dealers typically have 5 to 10 Rad-X, but it just seems anything more than like 2 to 3 is generous. So I don't know, maybe I should look into that. Maybe I am just getting lucky. I mean, it's not one of those things that makes or breaks this run. It just takes longer to go back into the glowing sea, so I didn't really care about it. I knew that I'd be buying up all the Rad-X as I come across it, but yeah, this is going quickly. And unfortunately, we still have a lot to do with whole green top, green tech genetics. Green top nursery, we're not around or doing or anything. But there is a doctor here. No chem deals, but doctors. Doctors.
Means I
Doctors,
might get to take the
doctors.
occasional night off.
Doctors?
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me.
Doctors! Okay. I didn't see you at your
I suppose you're here
workstation.
for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
Actually,
I'm
I
low
need
on
some
Rad-X
supplies
because
for
I
the
just
road.
came out of the glowing
Alright,
sea.
but go easy on the chems.
Oh, you should have seen me earlier. Oof. Going easy on the chems just doesn't work. You only have 7 Rad-X and you call yourself a doctor? Fine, we'll take it. Okay, so we're not going too deep into our pockets, which is nice, and don't have anything else of use. Yeah, you're not that great, Doctor, but we'll sell a few things to you. Don't cancel. Sell that thing. Okay, what is around that I can rummage through and take? Not a whole lot. Ooh. They have a working espresso machine, it looks like. That's nice. Unless they just want to put that cup there for, I don't know, entice the new recruits. Oh, you had a Rad-X right here. Well, that's nice to see.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
Actually, it might kill them, Gloria. Do you understand how secret railroad operations work when there's a gigantic, nasty institute trying to destroy you? Yeah, it just might hurt you.
Based off what Deacon said, I
Desk
expect
fan toast.
World widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
Okay.
Welcome to the family.
Is that most everything?
We're running synths out of the
Excuse
well.
me.
Wasteland.
You need anything?
Bigger problem.
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of...
Sure.
Okay, so what have you got for me today? Stealth Boy ×3. I'll always take some Stealth Boys. I want to use those more often, and I want to have a gigantic inventory of them so I don't feel bad about using them. And that inventory is not even everything. What else? What else? Tinker Tom special. Plenty of grenades and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're getting rid of a lot of caps, unfortunately.
Glad you're with us.
But we're buying useful things. And we even have Great Mentats active. I think we should check Bunker Hill and then head home. And that might just be enough for today. We started off very excitedly running into the glowing sea, going wee with our Rad-X and our Psycho and our Mirelurk egg omelets. And again, Mirelurk egg omelets just super powerful. Put them on your hotkey, take 9 pounds of this stuff into your, inventory. I think I only had about 8 pounds of it, but that is 80 times 50. 80 individual refreshes of 50 action points. That is just so useful. Yeah, there is a reason Gloria is a heavy. I agree. It's because she shoots first, asks questions later, and the questions she asks are stupid ones and aren't really useful to the mission. Yeah, but I don't know. It's a fun character. Deacon's and Gloria's dialogues and whatnot are pretty, I don't know. They're supposed to be the fun, badass characters, but everyone else is actually doing the right sort of speak covertly, and Tinker Tom's got me doing stuff or whatever, and it's just like Gloria and Deacon are, I don't know. They just run their mouths left and right. I guess Deacon, runs his mouth, but it's all just kind of like empty explanations and just useless information. Nothing too critical, nothing too complaining about the situation. Yeah, we're gonna do one more little shopping trip, and I guess, is it too late to? Oh, it is 9:19. Well, damn. Are you...
Almost ready to do another circuit. Only lost 2 men on the last one.
Let's see. Who is around? Oh, we have another doctor.
Doc Weathers is guaranteed to patch up any...
Don't cure me.
Yeah.
You have any of those symptoms? Tell me about them.
I accidentally pressed down. I'm just going to say Never mind.
Never mind. We're done.
Very well, then.
I would say the same thing to a doctor who said, "You have any of those symptoms?" Yeah, that's what they call them. Just like, you know what? How about you don't cure me, doctor?
Actually. You got the caps?
But I will buy your drugs. Rad-X times 5. I'll take it after I... 1 grape mentats, just some hub flour and some whiskey, so I think that's worth it in the long run to save a little bit. I'm taking a lot of drugs. Ooh. I am going to go non-stop to... Why am I using my liquid? There's a...
Doc.
They definitely have a water source here. That's unfortunate. Okay. Click left for barter for doctors, and then show me what you got. Rad-X times 5. So that saves me, what, 150? Yeah. And what else? Nothing that I care about. Okay. Who else is around? I thought that Daisy, not Daisy, Deb, where are they? There you are.
Need a roof
What
over
have you
your
got
head?
to trade today?
Okay, so she's not really willing to talk about it, but she is still willing to do the trading, and she doesn't have anything. And the doctor that is in
I
town...
haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor,
Oh,
let's
it is
get you
Kay.
examined.
Okay, good.
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
Let's see what I can spare.
Right?
And for Rad-X, this is going quite well. Yep. Ask and you shall receive after giving away 2,000 caps, pretty much. Okay, so it looks like our grilled radstag successfully dissipated. I'm wondering if it's in between parts is the problem with having grilled radstag active. Because usually I start a part, grilled radstag's still around, it dissipates, and then... Yeah, I'm wondering if that is what is at issue with that. Anyway, let's take a look. Our Rad-X is at 73. Wow, we made a comeback. Okay, so 55 Rad-X. Very nice. I think we will be able to move forward. Green Tech Genetics and... Well, I'm talking to Mama Murphy first. That is next. That is definitely next. How close am I? Nope, not even that close. Okay. I was thinking, if I just take one more rank of... or get one more level up, then I'd be able to work on some fun stuff. Constitution's right there. Finish them up a little bit. But... oh, it's right there. It's super easy. I say super easy. It might not be super easy. Let's not push our luck. We only have 3 frag grenades. Our VATS combat rifle needs to be renamed to not .45 because that's going to throw me off. Let's save that for later. Let's do that when we're ready to do an actual assault. Well, get assaulted by a bunch of scavengers. And yeah, let's head home. So, it was a good day. I think today went well. We got in and out of the glowing sea with about 100 to 110 rads. I think right now I'm sitting at 140, 135 to 140. There was definitely maybe 10 rads that I didn't need to take because I stepped out of the cave trying to get close to the edge to, you know, immediately take the Rad-X and stuff like that. Should have not gotten close to the edge. That was definitely an idiotic move on my part. I was wasting time on the first part of the run a lot more than the second, so things could have gone smoother. And that's kind of good to see, the fact that I was doing things rather inefficiently. I wasn't sprinting the entire way. I was pulling out my gun and taking on some mole rats just with psycho jet time. And yeah, it didn't cost me too much in the way of picking up a bunch of rads. So I think our second time through, we'll take a big chunk of Rad-X, about 30 to 35 I think at this rate, and then we'll have some extra just in case. And yeah, then we'll be done with the glowing sea. Virgil says something about needing a serum, but, you know, I'm doing him a favor, because if I give him his serum, then he is stuck in the glowing sea forever. There's no way that anyone in their right mind, without power armor, would be able to... How's it going? Okay, you're still fine, but I don't like the fact that there's vertibirds all the damn time. Just going to run. Just going to sprint. So yes, I'm planning on leaving Virgil in the glowing sea. Maybe I'll pick up the serum just to have around as a, you know, a laugh. I can go one more run into the glowing sea at the end of the run entirely and make him feel a little better. Oh, but then I need to give it to him, get out, and okay. That would be a time for having the Brotherhood vertibirds around. Because the way I understand it is I just need to get in and out one more time with the transponder relay molecular teleporter thing, and I can debug the Brotherhood by going up to them and saying, "Hey, Brotherhood, do you want to help me make the thing?" And they'll say, "Yeah." And then I actually say, "No." And then I think I need to do some more stuff and very specific dialogue options. But it'll be fine. I don't care who you are, just get to work. Okay. So, yeah, we did it. We have made it back to the place where everyone wants to talk all the damn time. So I'm going to go up here and stay out of their way. Our gun situation hasn't really changed. We've picked up the VATS Enhanced Western Revolver, which is fine. But I think seeing what the Gauss rifle did today, I'm happy with how things are going. The Gauss rifle, just to end really nasty enemies, I can always drop more caps on the good old ammo for that. And, yeah, we've got things to do. I'm thinking. But next time, I think what is going to happen is a trip up to Mama Murphy, and then a trip to Green Tech, and then we might have spent enough time that we can do one more round of searching for Rad-X at all of these places that just sold me all their Rad-X, so I'm not quite sure where Rad-X comes. I guess traders from outside the Commonwealth are just going to be flocking to flood the market at this point. 0 Rad-X left at pretty much any of the traders along the river. So yes, I think that that is a good place to leave off. I'm looking forward to how things are going to go from here on out. I was really worried. I was looking and looking and looking and really trying to figure out how bad it's going to be to do in and out of the glowing sea without vertibird, without power armor, without Radaway or any sort of rad healing items. And I knew it could be done. The math was there. It was just the proof of concept. That run from over here to over there, just about 3 minutes. I think it was a little less than 3 minutes, and I can make that work. So, next time, Mama Murphy, Green Tech, and then we'll just take a look at how much time we have left to get back to Virgil. We might do another glowing green Gambit, but that is all for next time. Until then, I have been Keith. This has been Game to Please with the Fallout 4 Nudists Only Live Once run done live. And until that next time happens, farewell.